The owner of Support Level J.
So what was y'all's best makeup tip you've ever received?
Setting spray. A lot of people don't care, don't think about it, but I think it really when you use so much powder on your face, you need to go over those powders with something like setting spray, because it really takes your face from that dry, ashy stuff back to skin looking. I think it really does a lot.
Best makeup tip. That's a hard one. I've received so many, to be honest. Because I knew nothing about doing makeup. I'm a gay man who was raised Southern Baptist and didn't get to play in makeup to begin with. Anyway,
that's a story for another time.
That's a story for that's another video.
Tune in next week.
Tune in next week on The Real Housewives. I don't know. I guess my favorite tip would be I watched a really old drag queen one time doing her makeup. She was doing it old school 70s style with pencils and no powders, not blending, and cool. And when she put her foundation on and everything, when she set it, she set her powder from neck to her forehead instead of from her forehead to her neck, so powder would not fall on loose foundation.
Oh. But aren't you going to cover it up anyways?
That's what I always thought until one day it got a little cakey right here, and then I was like, well, too much.
So the more you know.
I don't know. I've been doing it from bottom to top ever since. Shut up.
No joke there.
I don't even know why
I love that journey for you.
Okay, so for brows, I like a good ombre brow. So after I get my kind of shape, I go back in with my highlight color, which is gonna be a Ivory by Krylon. And I just go back in the middle and then blend it out with my sponge. You don't do ombre. You do more of a brow.
Yeah. It's more flicked up here and then.
I have this that I use. I do one color, and then I have this, and it's it's very sharp. It's almost felt tip, but it's still hard. Mm-hmm. And I just draw individual hairs.
I want to do that, but I always get them too fat. They're they're too thick for me.
I've never had that problem.
It's a problem of mine.
You really just have to play with it and figure out how to lightly flick your wrist with it, because if you do it
heavy,
heavily,
I think that's what I do. I do it too heavy.
Yeah. Well,
and my eyebrows coming up.
Thanks for the love. Any questions? That's so serious since then. Welcome in.
Hi.
I guess I'll blend this eyeshadow.
Okay, so my eyebrows gonna come up all night. Love that for myself.
So you're doing natural brows tonight?
Yes,
I didn't say that.
I love that journey for you.
Love that journey for you.
I'm stealing that, by the way.
I say that so much.
I love that journey for you.
Love that journey for you. Oh my god, I love that journey for you.
So I guess let's talk about the obvious real quick. The coronavirus.
So we have
Are they going to take down our video for talking about the coronavirus?
So
I saw a thing where they were monetizing YouTube videos.
I'm just, this is the first Saturday in months that I haven't had to, go to the pub.
I've spent every single Saturday.
Can't relate.
Yeah.
I literally that's my thing that I look forward to every single week. There's nothing else that I'm oh, well, the weekend's here, I get to do this. It's going to the pub, performing, and just being around all them folks, all that gay stuff.
Or even if I'm not performing, I just like going and being around your tribe, your community. Like that's what I love.
like people,
Yeah.
a like group of people. What's it like where you're from? Comment. Do you have a dedicated gay bar, or do you have like a bar that has a gay night like we have? We have a bar that it's actually Irish Bread Pub, but on top there's a bar, and they are wonderful. They host us every Saturday. We love going to the corner bar. We love Chris at Irish Bread Pub. We love everything that they do for us. And, you know, being in Alabama, you know, actually having a dedicated space once a week is nice to have. Some people don't even have that. So do you have a gay bar? Do you have a space that you can go to? Do you have like some safe space? Anything like that? Comment below. Let's see what else we have up here.
How long does it take us to get ready?
How long does it take us to get ready? Am I rushing or am I taking my time?
That's the question.
I
That's
can
the
get ready
question.
in an hour if I'm rushing. If I'm taking my time, 2 to 2.5 hours.
Yeah, I can start to finish an hour and like 15 minutes if I have to put on pads, if I'm rushing. But if I'm like taking my time, 2 hours.
Is this
start to
like
finish.
fully from shaving to putting like your outfit on?
This
and,
is like
bags
this is
ready to
like
walk
face
out the door?
to face to woman.
Oh, add
First-
30 minutes to me because that's just like face.
Hair, body, face.
Yeah, that.
I'd say maybe like an hour and a half if I have to like be out of the door. Like if I'm doing like something during the day, like that parade.
Uh-huh.
I have woke up late and that drag brunch. No, the thing at the wine bar that we did. We had to be there at 4. And I didn't wake up till 2. And I live like 30 minutes away, so
Oops.
that does not compute. So I had to really rush out. But I still look good, so that's all that matters, I guess.
Life happens, you know.
It'd be like that, you know.
She be happening.
If y'all have y'all's phones, go share this on your Facebook. We're live on Support Local Drag on Facebook too.
Oh,
Okay.
I live on Facebook.
Double duty.
I don't know what my phone is.
Damn, double damn.
Mine's recording, so if you text me right now, I'm sorry. My phone is.
Oh.
there.
My phone's literally sitting right here.
Bless her heart. Thank God she's pretty.
May Jesus be a pair of glasses. Okay, where am I going? Show me how to do it.
I don't know.
Oh, there we are. Look at it. This
Right
is
there.
right there. Oh. Okay. Oh. I just heard myself talk on it and I don't like it.
I hate hearing myself on like
I'm
any
sorry.
kind of anything.
That's why I had to immediately turn that volume down.
How do I share it? Do I just share it from there? I guess so.
The little share button. SHARE, not share.
Share, damn it. Oh, share. Well, that was bad. Ooh, Cher's watching right now and she's going to be so upset with me.
Wouldn't that be the tea? I also use 2 different blending brushes though.
I like that too.
Like I have like a pointed one for the edges to like really smoke it out, and then like a fat one to like blend everything together. That one. I'll shut up.
Love that.
So, what are some good makeup tutorials that you guys like on social media or YouTube, like for drag queens? Mine is, if you look up Manila Luzon, she's in one of the Carolinas, I think, and I really took a lot of tips from that one. That was before they did like the Cosmo Girl and stuff like that.
There is a YouTuber named Online Kine.
Yes, and he does wigs too.
He does wigs, he does makeup, outfit tutorials, how to make stuff, sewing, everything. And I've learned, I don't want to say everything, but like, well, everything that I've learned from styling wigs, I've learned from him. And of course, just like trial and error. And then, I mean, he's really good at makeup too. Yeah, definitely him. He's my top one.
He's really good at his skin makeup.
Yeah.
I used to watch everything. Like I would literally
All of
watch
it.
every drag makeup tutorial because I knew nothing about makeup. I knew nothing about how to blend shit together and how to draw. I was not an artist. I'm a musician. I'm a singer. I don't know how to draw, so this was a learning experience for me.
Well,
So there was a tutorial. I watched it.
I feel like out of the gate, I knew how to do makeup at least decently because I'm an artist. I do like portraits. Like that's my like. If you give me like a pencil and some canvas and a paintbrush and stuff like that, like I can make a realistic portrait of somebody. So I guess like learning how to like blend and like which colors work and stuff like that came from that.
I can see that. This eye's already pissed.
The one that was watering.
Uh-huh. Hold on, I'll show you in a second.
What do you want to
Look.
do / show someone how to do makeup? I enjoy that. I love showing people how to do makeup. Now it'll be drag makeup. It won't be daytime makeup because there's a big difference. And I really don't know how to do daytime makeup.
I have been recently watching lots of daytime makeup tutorials. Sorry, this eye, if you were here earlier.
Hi, Jenny.
Allergies, the pollen is killing me.
Mm-hmm.
And last night when I decided to do this, my eye was not going crazy. But I woke up this morning
Mother Nature had other plans.
and welcome to Alabama.
Okay, so what color are you guys doing? You're doing purple.
I want to do blue. What color are
Is
you
that
doing?
your, I was confused. I didn't know if that was purple or so your glue stick was wet. I was like, wait, that's not so wet, is it?
What kind of glue stick do you use? She's
That's
the
hilarious.
off-brand.
That's
What color are you doing?
Blue.
And you're doing purple.
You should do like red. That would look good with that outfit.
I'll do red. Okay.
Do you want this blood sugar palette?
I'll do red. Okay.
Let me take a gander.
Let me take a
A
gander.
gander.
As long as it's not the
Oh.
purple one.
We have
Oh, this one?
16 viewers on Facebook.
Stop. Okay.
Do you all have an old school drag inspiration? You know, I wish I knew what that older drag queen's name was that I saw doing that makeup tutorial, but I cannot remember for the life of me.
I love, she's still relevant now, but Jackie Beat. I love watching her
Yes.
videos, and her contour was so harsh, and her eyes were just
Yeah.
like, all you wanted to do was stare at her eyes. If you don't know her, look up Jackie Beat on YouTube. Her stuff is a little vulgar, but it's hilarious. Yeah, she's fantastic.
I respect and I appreciate like the beauty and stuff of like old school makeup, but I feel like my makeup's more of like the newer type. But there are still like a lot of tricks that they do that I like.
Okay, let's dive in.
Welcome to my channel. Hi, how are ya?
Hi,
Let's
how
not
are
get
ya?
sued.
Okay, I'm doing the color Cavity on a Morphe. This Morphe brush has no number.
Mine don't
This
use that
one.
either. I'm Morphe that one.
White.
I mixed, this is the new
Ooh.
Bloodlust palette, and I mixed Vivid Moon and Blood Quake together and blended them out.
I love a good pink eye.
I have
So
a
it's
pink
called.
eye right now. But that's hot.
I'm just contouring my neck so I don't have a double chin. And I can have a feminine face.
I'll do that in a minute.
Because I have a trailer park chin, so
Not trailer park.
What does that mean?
it means you have like a very structured face. I think that's what I've been taking it as.
Who taught
As a
you
compliment?
this?
You know, like a trailer park jaw?
I've
Y'all
never heard
never
that.
heard that?
No.
Never in my life.
How quick is your
Who's-
quickest makeup ever?
We're making fun. Who's bullying you, lasagna?
Quickest makeup, like just a mug, 45 minutes.
Yeah, I could probably do it in 45 minutes.
Just a mug, 45 minutes.
Like,
I could do that. I could just do a thick eyeliner and a lash. The lash really. Here's the tip for you guys. You can really mess up your eyeshadow. If you have a good lash on, it can make everything go from
Just hide it.
not to hot.
So if you're wearing those the little baby wispy lashes,
They don't cover up anything.
you can stack those and like maybe add a 301 to it, and it's okay. But I just don't like the smaller ones, just because of situations like that. Because sometimes you just ain't feeling your eyeshadow, and you don't want people looking at it that hard.
You want to go do like this?
You don't
Why
want
do like that?
You don't want to do like that. So, and somebody steps a little bit too close, and you gotta tell them to back up.
Also with makeup, especially drag makeup, it looks crazy before it looks beautiful.
Very
I think
much
that's
so.
with a lot of things
Very
in
much so.
life.
Like my personality.
You doing okay?
These eyes. I may not be putting a mug on y'all.
Just do half your face.
No, like this one's starting to pick up too. But I'll still sit here and talk. All of my eye looks y'all talking about. We are not talking about you, Skittles. Skittles will be on here Wednesday, doing the same thing with us.
I'm going into the color Prick with a
Would you call me?
with a Ulta large eyeshadow brush.
What you call me?
Which queen did your first drag beat?
That one.
I did this one.
She did my first drag beat.
I did my own. I was in my bathroom hiding one night by myself and doing my own
From
makeup.
Facebook, somebody asked for a good lashes. What's a good size?
301.
Like drag lash 301, but you can get different lashes and cut them up according to your how you want it to look on your face. There's so many different styles and ways to stack it. I wonder if I can squeeze by you real quick. I'm gonna have to disappear for a minute.
Where are you going?
To below my nose, see if that helps.
Who did your first drag beat?
Nobody's ever done my makeup for me before.
So yourself, like me.
Yeah, fully myself.
But whenever I started doing drag, they had makeup tutorials, but it wasn't like they do now. It was very deconstructed, like video, like from start to finish.
I watched a lot of Miss Fame videos whenever I first started. Like that, those were the tutorials that I was like, "Oh, that's how I want to look." This, that.
Mama Mocha's watching.
Hey, Mama
Oh,
Mocha.
hey, Papa Mocha.
I'm gonna be putting you in drag, so this is what you about to get.
This is what you about to get.
This is what you about to get.
Beware.
But I was doing like the Miss Fame. Like I thought that I was the fish that she is, and it did not work out, and I just looked like a man wearing a wig.
Because her makeup is very light, very feminine.
Very light. She doesn't go hard
She
on her
has
contour.
fantastic features already.
So, but then I started getting into the Trixie Mattel ones, and then that's where.
See, that's more my lane. I feel like I have a style of kind of like overpainting, but a little bit of beauty.
Mine's like real big fish.
I love a good big.
I love that movie.
Okay, so I just took a Benadryl, so if I get loopy, I apologize.
She falls asleep.
But I was tired of this eye, so I took a decongestant and a Benadryl. So we're gonna see what happens.
This palette is really nice.
Oh, Maria's watching on Facebook.
Can I see this one?
Yeah, go babe. Alright, let me see what my eyes do.
I have my contour done exactly how I like it. My next contour, make sure you blend down your neck, because ain't nobody trying to have like, you ain't trying to look like a Barbie's head put on a different Barbie's body. Yeah, so make sure you blend down your neck, make sure it matches relatively close.
Oh, going back to videos though, you know who has really good makeup tutorial videos? Ariel Versace.
I've seen a couple of them.
Sharon Cox said, "What Chocolate's doing?"
Hey, Sharon. We bored, so we're clearly practicing social distancing. Sorry about that.
I've been quarantined for.
I've been quarantined for 2
6 days.
weeks, literally.
No, let's see. No, that's not right, is it?
That's not right, is it?
I don't do math.
Yeah.
I have Bob Cloud for that.
I found my thing. She was hiding in the powder.
Your poodoo poof?
My poodoo puff.
Are you still monitoring Instagram?
The only place that I've been since all this started was they made me go to work for like a week or half a week, and then I went to my mom's house, but she lived out in the country, so I don't think anybody would have gone out there with it. Otherwise, I've just been hanging out with my dog.
Hanging out with my dog.
Sharon said, y'all gotta sit 6 feet apart from each other.
We're 6 feet apart. It's the camera angle.
It's the camera angle?
Yeah.
We spliced it to where it looked like we're really close
It's called
together.
video editing. Okay. Get all this cocaine off my face.
Okay, then I go in with Clown White and really cut that crease, honey.
Ooh,
Really cut that crease.
You better cut that crease.
she gonna cut you a crease.
Oh, yeah.
Don't cut my crease. That's my favorite
I had to
one.
make sure my eyes were even, sorry. Who
I'm
said
going
what?
in.
If you had to switch wardrobes with a queen on the royal cast, who would it be? Amberly? Because
She got everything.
she got everything and I can fit into some of her stuff. I just may be a little tall for it.
Can we change the size of?
Can I let the him out?
Can I let the him out? Because I choose Cora because she got some cool outfits.
I don't know,
Oh.
but I can fit in your stuff too. And Lasagna makes all her shit.
Who asked that question?
Veronica Wild.
I wouldn't say I make
Hola,
all
¿cómo
my
estás?
shit, but I can make a cool outfit.
I would say a combination, maybe. I would switch, like, gowns and pageant stuff with Emberly.
For sure.
And
For sure.
some of the cool costumes that Liz came up with for the Royal Drag Race that Roy Juven put on.
That was fun.
It was fun. Like,
That was hard to figure out the logistics though.
it was very challenging because
Second time will be better.
Yeah, in 2 years. You can change the size, she said.
I guess you need to reintroduce yourselves for Facebook.
Hi, Facebook.
Oh.
Reintroduction. My name is Haus of Bleu. This is my drag mother, Cora Bleu.
Hello.
And this is our newest sister to the House of Bleu. This is Lasagna Blue. Tomorrow, I'm going to have a video with the brother of the House of Bleu, Tucker Blue. He's getting his own video. So, tune in tomorrow at the same time, about 7 o'clock, to see Tucker and I get things done on here. Talk about whatever the hell. Well, last time Tucker and I had a conversation, I had to tell him what poppers were. So.
Sharon
Hello,
Cox-
Argentina local drag queens. Thanks for watching.
Sharon Cox asks if you would let any queen in Alabama do your makeup, who would it be?
in Alabama,
Either this one or Sam Starr.
Sam Star, that'd be a good one. Santana is so good at eye makeup.
She takes 1,000 years.
She does. I got
I
ready
can't
with
sit
her.
there for 5 years.
I got ready with her for the white party last year, and I was done, like, fully, like, just, like, chilling, sitting around, and she was like, all right, I'm going to start my foundation now.
If I were to do like a beauty mug, I would do either Karis or Sam
Boom.
Star. If I was to do something theatrical or prosthetic wise, I would probably do Sharon Cox or I would do.
Saliva? Do you know who that is?
Is Saliva still in Alabama?
No, I don't know who that is.
Saliva Godiva? She's really good. She's a horror filth queen.
I'm doing something out of order, but I'm about to roll with it.
John asks, who are your top 3 on Drag Race so far?
Ooh, top 3 on this season of Drag Race? This current season? Is that what they're asking?
Yeah.
Nikki Doll, Rock'em Shakara and
Say her name.
I don't know.
We do not say her name in this household.
She who shall not be named.
She who shall not be named.
What's yours, Paloma?
Which is me.
Huh?
Which is me.
What's your top 3?
Oh, my top 3. Oh. I was so pissed because it really was She Who Shall Not Be Named. Top 3, Crystal Method.
Oh, Crystal. I do like her.
Crystal Method. I like Nikki, but I don't think she's gonna make it. What is the one that her mom taught her how to sew?
Gigi Good.
Gigi Good.
Oh, that's another one. There are a lot of favorites so far.
And then who else? Tell me who's on cast because I don't remember it.
Jada, Essence Hall.
I like her. She's gorgeous.
My top 3 is Gigi Good. Like, that's my ride or die. Like, if she ain't like in the top, at least top 2, I'll be upset. But I love her so much.
We will flip tables in the church.
I'll flip this table, that table, your dining room table.
Don't flip my dining room table.
My number 2 is probably gonna be. I really like Crystal Method. I do a lot of like weird makeup like she does sometimes, and I really like her devil look. I would have like stoned it and stuff instead of sequins, but and then is it frozen? No, I'm just like
You're good. Keep
okay. And then my last one, I really liked Rock'em. Rock'em was like very funny, goofy, and had a really cool aesthetic.
Somebody else on Facebook asked, if you had to lip sync for your life, what song would you want to perform?
Super bass.
Pull Over by Trina. That would be my song to lip sync if I had to.
Sexy Silk by Jessie J.
Oh, that's good. Oh, MILF Money.
That would be fun. I'm about to take this Isn't It Peachy palette and I'm going to make it look like I'm sunburned because I like doing that.
But isn't it peachy though?
It's like peachy or something.
Oh,
We're
gosh.
keeping it peachy. 13.
I'm not gonna do it.
Y'all laugh at that for me.
Mackenzie on Facebook asked, what is your favorite song to perform now?
Ooh.
Oh, currently mine is Pussycat Dolls React.
That's a good one.
It is a good
If we ain't seen that one 4 times,
My shower sees it every day.
Every
I
day.
don't know what that that's hard.
Like a current song.
Cause I like to do old stuff. Probably anything Lizzo.
Yeah.
Anything Lizzo. I do love me some Lizzo. That I work my femininity like a girl.
Yeah.
I like that song.
I would probably choose a Kesha song. I have a Kesha mix.
You're welcome.
So good. It's so good. Like, it's literally like if I could only perform like one song for the rest of my life, that's what I would choose. It's just so fun, and it has
I would
Gold
choose my
Trans
unfaithful
Am.
mix.
What's in it? Gold Trans Am.
Oh, I don't remember.
TikTok.
I love Gold Trans Am.
It's so fun. And then there's one more, but I forget what it is.
You asked me at a time like this.
How dare I?
This eye's just watering. Just poured. Our sister Alora is on.
Hi.
I'm not doing a video with her because she goes out to Sky Bar when everybody's supposed to be quarantined.
I think we just all ooped.
So she probably got the coronavirus. So I'll do a video from a distance. We'll do a distance learning.
You know, you
opportunity.
can on Instagram. You can like separate the. You can
We
like
don't have
allow
to do that.
somebody.
We're gonna have to do that.
What's next in music is first on SoundCloud. Try it now.
That glitter's a little uneven, but
Sharon Cox said, top or bottom? ... Lashes.
I love a good bottom lash.
I only wear top lashes.
I only wear top lashes.
I like top lashes, but I can do both.
If the only bottom lashes I will put on are like the little wisp, and I'll just do like
they have to be a little.
I'll just do like a couple of wisps. I won't do a whole bottom lash because I feel like I don't know. I don't like the way it looks on my eye because my eyes are too small and hooded already.
I don't either. I feel like when I do a bottom lash, it gives me less of
Yes.
this look and more like a
It
round-
droops it
yeah.
down. So if I do ever do a bottom lash, I do wisps.
I usually just do a little wisp, but like if I don't do a bottom lash, like I don't have any with me today. I feel like it just makes my eye look a lot more fun. More fun. That's a good word. Okay.
And so I'm done with my eye. And now I will attempt to put foundation on. With this eye watering like a bitch.
John said, Billie Eilish or Dua Lipa? Who would you rather?
Dua Lipa.
Oh, Dua Lipa.
Dua Lipa. I like Billie Eilish, but
I do not like Billie Eilish.
She's a little weird for me.
Yeah, she's so whiny.
I
She
do
has
like
a
that
really
one
pretty
song.
voice.
What was her first big hit she had?
Bad Guy.
No, the one with the spiders in the video.
Oh, See Me in a Crown.
Yes, I like "See Me in a Crown." Other than that,
She just like, she has a lot of pretty things, and I just want to like lay in my bed and like cry and like listen to them.
what is our favorite part of doing drag, and what is the least favorite part of drag?
Oh my god.
My favorite part is being on stage. Least favorite part is either putting on my lashes or taking off my makeup.
My favorite part is interacting with people at the bar. Like, if you've ever been to Corner Bar, you know Kalana has come right up to you and said hello.
Yeah, I'll probably talk.
Because that's my favorite thing to do. I don't know. I feel like you're at my house and I just want you to come in and feel welcome. And,
That's
you know,
exactly how
Very
it
that.
feels.
and so that's my favorite part of drag. I love meeting new people. I love having conversations with people. I love learning about people, where they come from, their history. And people will open up to you when they get a little tipsy, girl.
Their credit score.
And then you learn, oh, your credit score ain't high enough, so we gotta keep it moving.
And I.
But my least favorite part of drag, pantyhose, tights.
Oh, that's a bad
I
one.
hate tights so much. I hate putting on pads. Ugh.
My drag is modeled after those who have hairy legs and flat butts. So I'm gonna stop wearing pads and tights.
I'm deceased.
My least. See, when I first heard the question, I was like thinking about makeup wise, and I was gonna say lashes, because getting my lashes, like I'm just the worst at getting them to stay on and like sit right. And then you get in the car and you're on the way there and you're like watching the road and you can tell this one's like drooping down, this one's going up.
Because you
I don't
can
like
see
all
more
that.
red light on one side than the other.
Right. This side of me wants to stop, the next one's going. But I would also agree with like the tights and stuff, just because it's hard to find some that work for me. My favorite part is just like being out and about and like I'm an attention. Can I say
Junkie?
Can I say more?
Yeah.
Junkie.
I'm an attention whore. So yeah, I like talking to people and like people wanting to talk to me. Because when I go to the bar as a boy and nobody blinks an eye at me, I'm just like,
Preach.
okay.
I go to the bar as a boy and people are like, who are you?
Who are you?
Sir, are you the janitor?
Why are you hugging on me?
I think the restroom's that way.
Someone on Facebook asked, "What's your favorite 80s icon?"
Diana Ross.
Ooh. 80s.
Well, she was 70s
a lot
and
of
80s.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. A lot of 80s like meshed with the other.
Are we talking about like style or like music or
Or
music?
music.
Or music. Or actress or actor.
If we're going with style, I'd say Cher.
Okay.
A lot of that was very iconic.
80s, I love.
I guess. Oh. That's hard.
I love Olivia Newton-John from the 80s. Oh my gosh. Grease is like my all-time favorite movie. But I don't. Did it come out in the 80s or came out in the 70s?
I don't know. Oh.
It's very 70s feeling. But
I should know this
like
because
that.
I'm a music
Well,
teacher.
it was based in the 60s, I want to say, right?
But
But
it
they
came
shot
out- I
it. They
think
shot
it-
it later.
I think it was. I don't know. I
But
can't
she
say.
did Let's Get Physical in the 80s, I'm pretty sure. Let's get physical.
The first song you ever performed. The first song I ever performed was "Collect Your Love" by Sigala, and I
Mine,
kicked the fan off the stage.
you did. My first song I performed
I'll tell that story in a minute.
in drag was Out Tonight from Rent.
That's a good one.
My first one was Nicki Minaj and Beyonce in Flawless. And I performed in my room like prior to the event, and I was like,
I'm feeling myself.
Uh-huh.
right, just very all that. And I came out in a bodysuit that I made and some ripped jeans. And I remember Kalama telling me, next time don't wear jeans. not in like a mean way, but just like a
like,
maybe next time don't wear jeans.
Yeah.
I was like, and I ooh.
How would you describe your drag aesthetic?
Stupid. Very fashion, but also very silly and stupid.
I am the secretary of the PTO. I don't know if I can say it or not, but I'm the MILF of Auburn.
I don't know how I would describe my drag. How would you guys describe my drag?
I would definitely say like some type of like fashion,
Uh-huh.
like not a look queen because you're also like a good performer, but there's definitely like
Just pretty good though.
Very like
Just-
mainstream.
Like a pretty good
I mean, like it's
performer.
like decent or something, I guess.
Just eyeball. The water. Like poured.
Well, that used to be your whole face at Pockets, remember?
Oh my god. So when I first started drag, it was at this it was in the back of a billiards like bar
With no air
with
conditioning.
no air conditioning. It was an old Walmart
Oh.
that had been sectioned off, and we were in the last section of the Walmart. Like it was a strip mall type thing. And we were in the last section. The loading dock out back is the only thing that saved me.
Yeah. A little bit of breeze.
But I always tell people, if you could paint in pockets, you could paint anywhere.
I don't know why I thought this little mirror was gonna work.
Ah!
Why that little bronzer got a mirror in it?
Hi everybody, welcome in if you're just joining us.
The Sharon Cox trying to be messy. Who is your favorite person to work with? And we're not gonna answer the least favorite. But that's what she said.
I'll say it.
She said hashtag drop names. We're
I
here
won't
to
drop
support
names. I'll tell them where they're
local
from.
drag. We are here to support local drag.
I could tell you my least favorite, but I won't.
Is it the same?
I feel like we probably all have the same.
Who did you say?
Oh, I know who.
Oh, no.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's what mine is.
That's what mine
Same,
was.
same as mine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Messy.
We'll tell you when you're older. My favorite. Oh.
Subscribe to our OnlyFans if you wanna know that.
Favorite queen to work with.
I love...
I honestly love working with Karis.
I like...
Every time Karis and I hang out in a dressing room together, it's always fun. Every time Sharon and I hang out in a dressing room, it's always fun.
My favorite person to perform with is Obscenity from Birmingham. That house. Because we just have a good time on like another level besides like drag, you know, like just like
Can't relate.
bonding.
What's that?
No.
What is
Oh
that?
Jesus. Okay.
Sierra, she was fun.
Honestly,
do love
any of the
Sam.
Owls girls are a lot of
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed her. Like after the show, we were all like just sitting outside, like talking and stuff, and that was really nice. Because sometimes girls just come in and like perform, they get their paycheck, and they leave.
That is one thing I don't like. If you're a guest performer at a bar or they're a guest performer at your bar, the girls that just come in and don't want to interact, I don't understand that.
Yeah.
I gotta take my answer back. Well, no, I love working with Karis. But honestly, my all-time favorite person to work with is Jawakatima at Vivo's. I love Jawakatima Davenport.
Best drag performance you've ever seen live by an Alabama queen.
Arabesque at the Carrot Toss Ball at the opening.
Who she was really
When
good for
that
Central Alabama
bitch
Pride too.
fucking slayed. Like, I saw dress rehearsal and my mouth was hanging open. And then I stood and watched it live and I was like, ugh.
I want to say 100% that she is from Alabama. I'm not sure. She lived here at one point. Tasha Long. I grew up in Orlando, and so she lives down there now. Obviously she performed like one of my favorite songs. It was Trina Pull Over, but she's just like fantastic performer.
I really haven't been to a lot of drag shows like outside of Auburn.
Oh.
Just cause like don't nobody ever invite me anywhere when y'all go. Who said that?
Actually, I believe I did, but you had to work.
Oh shit. Well, that's not a problem right now. So.
Well, I can't go to Mobile right now,
so. Alora. Alora is so good at like her like performing in general, but her Beyonce numbers, I just like the choreography.
And when that down.
Arabesque was really good whenever she was here for the Mardi Gras.
But when I saw Arabesque with that Carrot Toss Ball, my mouth was wide ass open.
When isn't it though?
PG 25.
Bitch.
If you have a significant other, how do they feel about your drag?
Who said that?
Mackenzie and Nicholas Korposh.
Oh, hello, Mackenzie. My husband. It's been a journey.
They actually got in drag at the same time for the very first time.
Except his teacher was that. Never mind.
Just two different outcomes.
I had somebody who thought they knew. Somebody who was wind up and thought they could do it.
Not wound up.
Wind up.
When I look back at that picture, you didn't look that bad.
No.
And I was drunk.
I look like Winona Judd.
If you ever need a snatch game character makeup, I'll
It
help
will
you
be
out.
Winona Judd.
I've been single for 4 years, and I've been doing drag for 2.5.
No, but tell us what it's like trying to date.
What?
Okay, so anytime I ever go out to the bar as a boy,
Ooh, that's so crooked.
every boy that comes up to you is either like, oh my gosh, lasagna, and they're like, just like, oh my gosh, like, how are you doing? And, how they be treating you when you are in drag and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
And then the other ones, they're all like, oh, he's cute, and I'm like, yeah, I am, huh? And then, somebody that you know walks up and they're like, this is lasagna, and then they're like, I've had a lot of people like not know that I did drag, and I've been like, so would you ever date a drag queen? They're like, probably not, because they think that if you do drag, then you're like too feminine, like you want to be a girl or something, and that is simply not the case for me. I mean, I'm not a little feminine, but but I'm not like, not that there's anything wrong with being overly feminine, but that's just not who I am.
You never had to go through that.
No.
Dating.
We were already
Yeah.
together. So that's what you gotta do. You gotta hook you a man, and then you gotta start doing drag.
Right. So I'm gonna quit for a minute, and then I'm gonna be back when I lock one down.
Never had an issue with that.
Well, aren't you lucky?
No, I'm just saying, like, a different perspective. I never really, and I don't know if it's because just the people that I've encountered liked drag or they were okay with it, you know?
Yeah.
I can see that. Okay. Hello everybody, if you're just joining us, my name is Kalana Blue, this is Cora Blue, and this is Lasagna Blue. We are all the bars are closed. Normally we would be getting ready for a show to do right now at 11 o'clock, but there's no show tonight. So we decided we would come on live and beat a mug and talk to you, answer any questions that you had for us, anything drag related, anything life related, anything, hell, we'll sit here and talk about anything. So whatever it is that you would like to talk about, we are here for. We kind of already answered this question with who, not really why. We answered the who, but we haven't answered the why. Somebody asked in my Instagram story when I posted yesterday, they said, why are you inspired to do drag? Why do you want to do drag? And I can go first, if that's fine. I'm inspired to do drag because it's kind of like an escape. Anybody that knows me knows that I am a middle school music teacher. And so I don't really get to perform like I used to when I was in college, and I kind of missed that, really. And I kind of started performing my senior year of college when I was doing more teaching than I was performing. And so that's kind of how I got into it. And then it kind of really helped me realize that gender is really a kind of fluid spectrum thing, and that I don't really have to be like 100% boy and I don't have to be 100% girl. There's like a fluidity in there, and I can go back and forth. And like, as a boy, like I did the other night at the bar, I wore a full face of makeup but had on a button-down polo and jeans. Like, that's just weird things that I like to do. And drag has helped me be able to do that. And I love performing. You know, I was a vocal performance major, so I love being on stage. And this is a different way to be on stage, and it's fun.
Mine is kind of the same. I did cheered. I did a competitive cheer. So still like same performance, like I performed
for sure.
growing up. And then after kind of aging out of that, I needed an outlet for. I love being on stage, you know, I love like the process of getting into drag or the process of getting ready for a performance. So kind of what led me down the
I can
path.
see that.
I've always been a very like creative person. I've always I grew up drawing. I grew up my dad was like a music person, but like I don't know how to play any instruments, but I just grew up around it. And I don't know. I came to the show. Coronavirus. I came to the show before I'd even seen Drag Race, and I saw it and I was like, I like that. And so I came out and did like a little Star Search.
Yeah,
that's what it was called.
Pass the crown.
And then I realized like there's so many like, not only am I getting to paint, like instead of painting like a portrait of somebody, I'm painting myself. And then like making outfits and just like finding different ways to channel creative stuff through it.
Period.
And that's on what?
Any Facebook questions?
Somebody said, you all slay now, but if there was one outfit you could take back, which would it be?
Let me tell you something.
There was this red dress that I wore maybe once or twice at Pockets. It had fringe, one line of black fringe on each sleeve. And the dress went down to like below my knees. So what I would do is I would put a corset on the outside of the dress and hike it up to mid-thigh and corset myself in it to where it looked shorter than it actually was. It was awful.
It was awful.
It was awful.
There is this black leotard that I made. It was a dress, and I turned it into a leotard very poorly, might I add. And I went to Hobby Lobby or something like that and got some of those really cheap crystal rhinestones and spent about 3 days rhinestoning the front of it. I think I've taken down all the pictures of my outfit because it was the absolute worst. But I thought I was making something.
Lizanne?
Okay, so I like Fashion Nova a lot. And they have like, they gotta be making stuff for drag queens because ain't no regular girl about to walk around in some of that stuff. So, I made a post about this, but like a lot of times, like I'll spend like money like over like $60, $70 on an outfit, and then it'll get here and then it won't fit me, and that just happens to me a lot. And sometimes I wear them, and I shouldn't have because I look like a can of busted biscuits. Trying to think of like a specific one. Probably my first one, that leotard and the ripped jeans. Just go back and be like, no, go to the Goodwill or go to the women's dresses.
Had they been cut off shorts?
Yeah, it would have been better, but they were like full length jeans. I mean, they were ripped like to hell and back, and it was pretty like, they're cute jeans in general, but it's just not drag. Maybe if they were like rhinestones or something.
Ooh.
That would have been cool. Some denim and diamonds.
Like a rhinestone cowboy.
So Graham from Montgomery is on,
Love.
and he was like, we remember Liz's first amateur night, and she was living.
She was living.
Wait. I don't remember them at my first one, but I remember them at the first time that when I won Past the Crown. I was the April winner. It took 4 times to win it.
I don't remember who was what month.
Me either.
And
That was at Derailed.
And I hosted the damn thing.
Skittles won February. I remember. Let's see. I feel like that's all I remember.
Who were the winners of this? So it was
Mystique.
Skittles.
Mystique won the
Mystique
one
won
before
March.
March. It was
You
Skittles,
won
her.
April.
Who won the first one? It was
Dexter.
The Drag King.
Yeah.
Dexter Diamante.
Yeah.
Or Duvani.
Something with a D, right?
It was Duvani, I think.
Okay, I think it's time for Powder.
Veronica did win November. We didn't have one in June because the bar closed down.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that part.
That part. Okay, so John on Facebook asks, so in January we were pushed to the brink of World War III. In February the world decided to catch on fire. And in March we're under the threat of a deadly pandemic. What do you think April is going to bring?
Godzilla.
April showers bring May flowers.
No, you know how like really bad stuff happens and then like really good stuff happens after? I think that's what's gonna happen.
It's all like a yin and a yang.
And you have to like put that out into the universe. You gotta put out that positive energy.
Well, let's do it, because I'm tired of this shit.
Like Oprah Winfrey's best friend, she's just like, Gail.
Gail.
Yeah.
You just
Put it out there, then you're gonna be friends with a really famous person.
There you go.
Is that how that works?
Yeah, you just put it out there.
What is your least favorite memory in drag?
Yours should be the behind derailed.
When somebody roofied you.
When somebody roofied me.
Roofie.
I was roofied.
I was roofied at.
It's okay, everybody pukes.
That was more than puking though. I thought I was dying.
I got roofied at Derailed one time, and there's a video of Santana sweeping up, like with a broom, $1 bills all around me while I laid on the floor, and I was wearing an overbust corset. That's when the corset covers your boobs, but I was just fully like laying out, just sprawled out on the floor, and like my whole chest was out and everything. It was a mess.
One titty was out.
Shit, my titty, I didn't even know it.
Roofied is what I caught getting wasted.
One of my worst memories in drag is also one of my favorite memories in drag. It happened not too long ago. We went to Sky Bar and I got kicked out because somebody was helping me out of my dress and there were 2 men in the stall. But as soon as my feet stepped outside of the building, the owner came up and apologized and was like, I'm so sorry, that should have never happened. And then he bought me drinks the rest of the night.
And then he put us on the list.
Oh, he put us on the list? Or y'all.
Sorry.
Y'all getting told a bitch. I don't like Skybar anymore.
I mean, I don't go that often, but.
But I'm on the left. That's like a fun bragging right down.
Well, what's my favorite thing about going to Skybar is I only go to Skybar in drag.
Yeah.
And then, well, hold on. Okay, so for folks who are not from Auburn, or not from the Alabama and don't know about the Skybar, Skybar's your typical college bar. Like, college kids, frat boys, mostly straight until you get about 2 a.m. and closing time.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get on Grindr and that's where they all at.
But yeah, your typical fratty southern bar. Dirty. It's called Sky Bar because there is no roof. Like, you can see the sky in, like, Sky Bar. Hello.
Goodbye.
Hello. Goodbye. So, and I only go to Sky Bar to sing karaoke in full high whore drag. So I'll be up there on stage and I'll be like, Hi Sky Bar.
Hi.
My name is Haus of Bleu.
I'm here for a good time.
And all the straight boys are like,
Hey, look.
what the fuck? And then the music starts and I'll be like, baby, lock the doors and turn the lights. And their mouths just like, it's the best thing ever.
You have a piece of nail in here?
Don't.
Like an envelope?
An envelope, she has to cut her cheek.
How does this look in person?
Probably better than my eyebrows.
Did you come from the beach?
I just got off the beach. What else am I? I'm not gonna let coronavirus ruin my spring break.
Oh,
I'm fucking dead.
we gotta go back live on Instagram again. It's been an hour.
Oh,
I thought you were saying that it's been an hour since it like.
I'm behind.
Ooh!
Mistake.
So sorry, we have to go live on Instagram again. Hello, all Facebook people. These eyebrows, though.
While you're up, could you get me
Let 'em go with
an
it.
envelope, please?
give me a second.
Excuse me, son. Just do a little something else while you're doing that.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Something I've been doing, or like, not just here recently, but like I've been doing it for a minute. I put orange and yellow on my, like, the side of my face. And I feel like it really, like, brings, like, a fun color.
Dang it, your phone went to sleep.
I love that journey for you. 7374. Oh my gosh, Aaron.
Fuck off.
Look at that highbrow.
Hmm?
Look at my highbrow.
Oh, your dog's nice.
Just
Bless
there.
you.
I'm just gonna do this. Sis. Done.
Well, Bill's online now, so.
Welcome back. Sorry, apparently it's an hour long. It like cuts you off.
How fun is that?
Love that for us.
It's like that's all you can do.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, Facebook. I'm throwing you all over the place.
Be right back.
Welcome back to my channel. Where I have a husband who doesn't know how to do video recording.
So what are some makeup tips that you guys have?
Please blend.
When you're drawing out your eyebrows, do it step by step. Don't draw one whole eyebrow over here.
God damn it. Ah! Shaking.
We are professional.
Aaron.
Hi.
Can you put it up on the thing, please?
Oh my god.
It's really not that hard.
It is to put two in a holder that's only meant for one. Sorry, everyone. This is super frustrating.
Sorry, we're waiting on my husband.
I have some people that are watching the Facebook though.
Yeah, a lot of people are on Facebook. We have more on Facebook than.
Then get it together, Martha. You had it in there earlier. Put it back in.
Oh yeah, put it in the camera holder.
I mean, that'll do, I guess.
Welcome back. We're crooked. Hey,
What?
we're crooked.
Okay.
Fix it. No, it's like stupid crooked. You don't see that?
Pick it for me.
Okay, I think I'm about to start my eyes. Or should I wait?
Go for it.
Alright. See, this is what I was worried about. Alright, let's see. Where are my eyes?
Fault.
You did it earlier, just fine.
Well, okay, here the issue is it keeps pressing my power button, and so it keeps on thinking that we're in emergency mode.
Is it true that if you press it 4 times, it'll call the popo?
It's like 5.
Something like that.
Sorry, guys. We'll have a better setup next time.
This was a good setup.
It was working just fine until somebody touched it.
Y'all head on over to Facebook. Instagram.